right there, Latin 2, pardon me. So let's go over my second favorite construction in all of Latin grammar, actually. Okay, this is what's called the indirect statement. So write this down, indirect statement. Okay, and it's actually called the accusative plus infinitive indirect statement. So feel free to put that in front of it. And what it does is you're reporting what someone else has said. It's gossip. Okay, that's typically what it is. In England, they call it reported dialogue or something to that effect. Your subject is in the accusative. Your verb is in the infinitive. That's why it's called the accusative plus infinitive indirect statement. All right, so let's look at the construction of an indirect statement, shall we? So your subject of your indirect statement is accusative. The verb that they are doing is in the infinitive. So let's look at present infinitive indirect statements, okay? So, scio pueros domi ludera. So, I know that, because I see this, I know that I need to put the word that there. I know that the boys are playing at home. Now, in really, really bad English, you would say, I know the boys to play at home. And that kind of makes sense too. But I want you to say, I know that the boys are playing at home. Okay? I knew that the boys were playing at home. And I know it sounds like I just changed the tense, and that's because I did. I want you to see if you can figure out the pattern after the third one. I will know that the boys will play at home. So whenever I use a present infinitive, it happens at the same time as the main verb. Whatever my main verb is. I know, you know, I hope, he hopes, I think, I hear, y'all think, y'all hear, y'all feel, y'all see, they know, doesn't matter. Whatever tense this verb is, if it's in the infinitive present tense, it's going to happen at the same time. And by the way, that works active or passive. That works deponent or regular. That works transitive or intransitive. It does not matter. If it happens at the same, or if its infinitive is present tense, it's going to happen at the same time as the main verb. So I know that the boys are playing at home. I knew that the boys were playing at home. I will know that the boys will play at home. Normally I do things in chronological order, but I think that this helps highlight the differences. So we just did present. Now we're going to do perfect. Okay? So, scio pueros domi lucise. I know that the boys played at home. Scivi pueros domi lucise. I knew that the boys had played at home. See if you can figure out the pattern there. If not, here's the third one. Sciam pueros domi lucise. I will know that the boys play at home. Or, I will know that the boys will have played at home. See what's happening there. And just because I know this question is rattling around in some of your brains, sciveram pueros domi lucise. I had known that the boys had played at home. So the pattern is, if you have a perfect infinitive, it goes off at the same time, before the main verb. Before. So, I know that they played at home. I knew that they had played at home, because that's before that. I will know that they will have played at home, because that's before that. I had known that they had played at home, because pluperfect is the only thing that can happen before the pluperfect even. So it is going to happen before the main verb. So if you have a perfect infinitive, before the main verb. Your book's going to take like 6 chapters to teach you that. I think you can get it in 1. Let's talk about the future. Besides, you can rewind this. Future infinitive. Scio pueros domi lusuros esse. Now, there's something I'd like to point out to you. If it's a future, you need a future active participle, and it needs to match whatever noun it's modifying. That's why it's accusative masculine plural, because pueros is accusative masculine plural. So I know that the boys will play at home. Skiwi pueros domi lusuros esse. I knew that the boys would play at home. Skiam pueros domi lusuros esse. I will know that the boys will play at home. You can't get more future than the future, right? So if you use a future infinitive, it happens after the main verb. All right. This will be one of those videos you watch a lot and rewind a lot. What I want you to do now is read pages 200 to 201, because that'll tell you all about the present tense. Then I want you to go ahead and read pages 214 to 215, because that'll tell you about the future tense. And then I want you to go ahead and read pages 226 and 227, and then also 229, because that'll tell you about the past. Okay? Cool. So, after you're done with all that reading, what I want you to do is go ahead and do 46b. So, Eucleides, dicit, ludum, latrunculorum, esse, optimum. Okay? Now, they don't always put the book ending like I prefer, and that's their style. That's what they choose. But Eucleides says that, gotta have the that there, that the game of bandits is the best. Okay? That's how that works. You don't have to do anything else. There you go. Alrighty, so that should take care of it. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button.